Alright, having been recognized as Arisen, you have been granted a loyal pawn to be your constant companion in your journey. In addition to this main pawn, you may hire up to 2 other pawns to support you in your adventures. Different pawns have different strengths, so use support pawns to tailor your party to fit your current needs. In addition to minding level and available skills, a pawn's knowledge is another important part of creating an effective team. Pawns with appropriate knowledge of quests or foes can provide helpful advice and battle strategies. Okay, so all these people are leaving. Cool. So if I examine again, here's the really cool feature. This is a rift, a space between realms from which any and all manner of pawns may be found. Should one catch your eye, speak with the pawn to enlist it to your party. So, all of these pawns that you see are from other players' games. So, the pawn I just created can be found and hired by other people. It can gain knowledge, which will help me out. It can be rewarded whenever somebody sends it away. But also, touching the stone allows you... That's a cool feature? Yeah, I love it. Touching the stone allows you to seek and summon pawns and return to your realm. You may hire only 2 pawns onto your party at any one time. They can then be discharged by speaking with them again. So if I go here and examine, I can search. I can do pawns by level. So I'm level 6, I'll search for level 6. Means pawn is online. As a friend's pawn, as a pawn you've enlisted in the past. Pawns take on different colors based on their status. Pawns with active covenants are shown in blue, pawns you have just summoned in orange, and pawns you are retaining in white. So I can choose anything from this list to summon them in here to pick from. So I have a melee fighter. I'm a mage, so I'm preferably looking for a rogue of sorts. I'll keep Rook with me for a little bit longer. So in here, I've got Nico Belly, or Belai.
Yes, Arisen.
So viewing details. He's a rank 2 Strider. He's got Scarlet Kiss and Threefold Arrow. So that's all he's got available to him right now. Which is fine. I don't need anything fancy. But because of us being low level, this particular pawn hasn't really learned anything in the world. So,
yes, Arisen.
As you take your people out and about,
I am honored to travel with you.
They gain knowledge of areas, they gain knowledge of quests that you complete with them, they gain knowledge of enemies you fight, their weaknesses, yada yada yada, and they will convey that to you. Alright, exit the rift. So say Rook kept repeating, it's weak to fire, it's weak to fire. You're going to hear that whenever they're referring to other particular enemies.
Ah, a master and his pawn, is it?
Also, if you're on quests that have been completed by another pawn, they'll tell you over this way or right here, yada yada yada, and try and guide you to the objective.
You'll be quite the force, come the day you learn to fight as one. Mind you, that is a skill better honed in practice than in the heat of mortal combat. I can help in that regard, should you wish it.
Alright, so this is kind of like gonna detail combat. It's gonna take you into another little tutorial area. This little witch person, I honestly have no idea what she's about. I don't remember ever finding out. Or I just don't remember. Which, 5 years ago, very much could be the case.
The men of the Enlistment Corps never turn away the eager. We are ready to begin. Are you? Let me be clear from the outset. I'm a harsh master. whoever the pupil. You'll complete 3 forms of training in sequence. Each serves to hone a different quality. You'll need more than raw muscle here. If you find a task too difficult to manage, you might reconsider your party. There are other pawns here. You can choose among them if you care to. The first task is carrying freight. Haul the lot of them before my count ends. You're free to choose your company, but this is a task too great for just one person. Many hands lighten any load, as they say. Now, get to it. We'll begin as soon as you're prepared. Just give the word. Your task is to haul all of the freight before my count ends. Get to it.
Alright. This is basically showing you that you should be relying upon your pawns for certain things. Basically, you shouldn't be doing everything by yourself. So there's 4 crates, 4 of us. Alright, so they're going for those. Ruka's going for one on the right, so I will go for this one. Okay, so I grabbed it.
The deadline draws near, sir.
Enough! Well done. Meet each challenge with that vigor, and you'll make for a fine warrior afore long. Next is combat training. You'll face my scarecrow army here. Destroy them before my count ends. A large group will be of help again, but you must choose your companions wisely. A company all doing the same thing is less effective than using a varied approach. Choose well. We'll begin as soon as you're prepared. Just give the word. You'll set about destroying scarecrows this time. Get them all before my count ends.
Alright.
Force alone will topple them.
I'll fell it with a spell.
The deadline draws near, sir. This scarecrow's weak to blows. We must hurry. There's no time.
Enough!
Enough!
Well done. Meet each challenge with that vigor, and you'll make for a fine warrior afore long. Right then. Finally, you'll be destroying more scarecrows, but don't expect a repeat of the last. There are 2 sorts of scarecrow, each with its own weakness. One falls only to steel and brute force, the other only to magic. If you're not mindful of how you attack them, you'll fail. Strike fast and strike hard. Vary your party and your tactics until you find success. Use your head. We'll begin as soon as you're prepared. Well, it's back to the scarecrows for your last lesson.
Force alone will topple them.
I'll fell it with a spell.
This scarecrow's weak to blows.
Got that one.
Force alone will topple them.
I'll fell it with a spell.
We're done?
Enough!
Yep. Enough!
That's the fastest I've ever seen it done. And on a task fit to challenge even a seasoned warrior.
Thank you,
Well done.
thank you.
You've completed your training. See now the difference well-selected partners can make. Yes, no doubt, no doubt. You'll learn the rest from actual combat. If you have trouble, examine your party.
Thank you, thank you. Your strategies seem toothless against your foes. Try changing your party makeup, enabled skills, and equipment.
I've gained quest knowledge.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Alright, speak.
These starry-eyed boys of late are all ambition with nary a sniff of talent.
Alright, let's leave.
The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the Corps in combat. I feel familiar with this area now.
Yeah, so my pawn's gonna be talking a whole lot as she learns things.
Back to Cassidy.
I am Mercedes. I lead the men of the Enlistment Corps. I've heard talk of the Arisen. They say you hold dominion over the pawns. I've ordered pawns to take up swords and fight myself. But they are a clumsy lot.
Yep.
I cannot call them into this world as you do, though, nor make traveling companions of them. What manner of magic lets you command them so? Well, it matters not. The dragon is come. I'll welcome any help, be it pawn, arisen, farmer, or fishwife. Make use
Okay.
of the encampment as you please. Are you in need of rest?
Not now.
Well, come again whenever you tire.
I think I'm supposed to rest. Alright, let's talk to this guy again.
We can safeguard your belongings. Have your pick. Any, what will it be today?
Alright, learn skills. Alright, for her. Sword and mace skill. Don't have enough for those. Let's learn both of these just so she has more she can do. Alright, broad cut, skyward slash. She got shield summons that will taunt
What will
them
it
to
be
her.
today?
Alright.
Have your pick.
think we're
Any you
good.
like.
Yep.
Come again soon.
Core skills are enabled as soon as they are learned. Don't forget to enable skills and augments for your main pawn as well. Got it.
I've learned of this area.
I feel familiar with this area now.
Oh god, that voice. Alright.
Ever a pleasure.
Oh, Renard.
Oi there! Been some time, hasn't it? Enough time to become well famous in your case. The Arisen. 'Tis the second coming of Duke Dragonsbane, I dare say. I like it, friend. I like it well. Now, let us talk of business. You'd be a fool not to have a look at my wares.
Alright, I'll indulge you, sir. Okay. Could get the ironclad staff, sure. Leather cap, no. Nothing's really better for me, per se. And let's hop over to her. Weapons. It's a decent shield, so... Alright, trusty sword 176. Leather cap, sure. Just to give her something. Alright, so... She's just got a regular shirt on, she doesn't have armor unless that strap counts as armor. I think that's applied to either... Yeah, I think that's applied to the shield when it goes on her back. I could be wrong. Alright, leather chest guard counts as clothing apparently. Leather belts. Oh no, she does have clothing. Okay, so she's got that shirt on. Shirt and belt count as armor apparently. Oh boy. So this shows up, but it's not available. Oh, I don't have enough money. That is why. Alright, change equipment. Yes. Give you this. Equip. 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 Okay, over to me. Equip the new staff.
Now, let us talk of business.
Perhaps not yet, sir. Tools. Sell the rock. More knife. Deadly throwing knife introduced by bandits of a foreign land. Sleeper arrow. Sure. I'll hold on to it. I might give it to the Strider guy. Materials, hold on to those for now. Rusted staff, get rid of that. Right, over to her. Get rid of the starting weapons. So give me 924.
Now, let us talk.
Alright, bye. Let's go back here. Go to torso. Buy the sectional. Yep, okay. Change equipment? Yes. Equip. Alright.
Now, let us talk of.
And let's go back and sell this. So that gives me 1,000. I guess I'll go ahead and sell some of this stuff. I'm pretty sure it's not unique yet. Sell sunbright, sure. It only blooms in daylight. Goblin horn used in crafting of weapons and armor. Gonna be fighting plenty. Crafting arrows. Rabbit pelt. Bone. That's already giving me 5,000. Alright, tools. Yeah, I'll sell this. Sell these. Sell all the arrows.
Now, let us.
Let's go back. Alright, for her. Alright, so she's got that. This game is plenty of work. Yes, it definitely is. 100% is. I'll grab her the linen shirt. I would go with a leather chest guard, but I'd rather not give her a leather bra. Yep, go with that. Legs. Your bindings. Yep, go with the metal boots. Don't have enough for the cape. Change equipment. Yes. Oh. Apparently, there's a bit of a gap there. Her butt's showing now.
Now, let us.
Let's go back over and sell this stuff.
Now.
Let me just talk to you again about enhancement. Oh yeah, this mechanic. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and increase my staff to +2. I need ore if I want to go to +2, but or I'm not +1 to go to +2. I need hunks of core. I'm gonna hold off on most of these, because I am gonna start
Now,
replacing stuff
pray,
relatively soon. With money and the right materials, all weapons and armor, but jewelry may be enhanced. If you haven't sufficient materials on hand, the remainder will be automatically taken from your item storage.
Back to Cassidus.
We are a
Arisen?
vagabond
It is
people,
a fair notion.
born in a drifting world. We come from the rift. If you find combat
I've learned of
struggle,
this area.
it may behoove you to adjust your party.
Alright, checking quests. So, where does this show up? There, where did Commander go? Right here.
The core will remain here a while. Once more men have gathered, we'll leave for the capital.
Until then, you're free to use our lodgings. Will you rest?
Yes.
As you will. Repose is the better part of readiness.
Alright. This is mainly why I was so concerned about gear. We got the Hydra.
A four-headed serpent!
You've no choice.
Scales upon its body give place to
Its heads rear up just before
Oh
it attacks.
god.
You'll not take me!
Nico
to
got
name at the
eaten
head.
immediately.
Cannot let it be.
Save Nico.
Must help! Quickly! The head! There's time yet! Cleave off its head! It is a troubling foe!
Oh boy. Oh, and my pawn got eaten too. Receive the effects of curative magic, step within the area of the healing light. Oh dear.
I've learned new techniques against that foe.
There's time yet! Cleave off its head!
I don't know what to do.
No! Attack the head!
My only
There's still
people who
time.
deal melee damage I can cleave them off are currently being consumed. Oh. Oh, Nico might be saved.
I am impressed.
Oh, be damned! This your handiwork? For true? Oh, what did the lack of an idol doing here anyway?
Ancient tales of the Arisen are well and good, friend. But make a gift of these heads to the Duke, and you might earn yourself a real title.
Arisen. I see better now from whence the legends arose. Good judgment, swift footwork. Impressive, truly. In any case, the Duke will want to know of this attack. I'd hoped to gather a larger force before leaving for the capital. But a Hydra's head and the Arisen who claimed it make up the difference amply.
I cannot say what the past may hold. You'll need your strength. It will be slow going with a cart. I dare say you'll have no trouble catching up. We'll meet at the Way Castle. Till then, I bid you rest well. 'Tis a long road ahead.
Alright. So,
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
What wasn't really explained there is whenever you lob the head off, it like
Encampment was
flees.
a humble enough place before the attack. Now,
Okay, here's this guy again.
the encampment's a sham.
Cleft the serpent's head easy as a sheaf of rye.
Ever a pleasure. I aim to linger here, for a time. Still, I'll not stay on forever. If there's aught catches your eye, best buy it up quick. Now, let us talk of business. Pray, call again soon.
Alright. So now... Oh, we got a notice board.
The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the Corps in combat.
45 undead warriors. Alright, so back to quests. My main one is going to be make the big castle one. Yep, off with its head.
That terrible creature. I saw it from my spot at the post. What was it? It's been dispatched then? Thank the Maker. Hold a moment. Is Kina not with you? She was said to lead the village in search of art for your wounds. I thought you accompanied her.
Nope.
These are dark times for a girl alone in the wilds. Any idea where she might be off to?
We'll need Keena's help for this. Let's ask at the village.
New area has been unlocked. Visit the Kasardi Pier at night if you would like to see it for yourself.
The chief worries after Kina as well. I pray she wouldn't attempt the forest alone. If another beast such as that Hydra were to appear.
Alright. So that is a big ol' escort quest. So for now I'm gonna focus on some other things. It's considered to be one of the hardest quests, like in the beginning of the game, so.
There may be materials here. Perhaps we'll find aught of.
Alright, once more. Floral delivery is that way. So what's the blue marker for? It's just telling me to go back here. Probably for the chieftain to talk about Quinoa.
I've learned of this area.
Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place.
Careful! A goblin!
It's weak to fire!
Die, villain!
I have it! Hurry!
I grant you fire and
Strength
strength!
in numbers, Arisen.
Thank you, Rook.
What's that?
The shadows crawl with fiends. Stay watchful.
I'll take that.
Nice, a rock.
Monsters Arisen! Ready yourself!
Nice. Another 10k pouch would be amazing.
Look, those tracks. Seems there's more than monsters lives in this wood. Careful! A goblin!
Fire! Lend thy kiss!
Did it!
Spider arrows.
We have triumphed.
Who knows what lies in wait? Best proceed with caution.
Come on. Come on. Thanks, Nico.
I'll take that.
Wimpy little maids can't break a box. Where?
Plants of all kind grow at the tree's feet, like so many verdant children.